What if I told you that the Bible never describes old age as decline? Instead, it treats it as arrival, a season of fulfillment and deep purpose. Society often fears aging, portraying it as a loss of youth, vitality, or relevance. But Scripture flips this narrative on its head. It calls old age honorable, a time of wisdom, strength, and unique blessings that only come with time. Let me pose a question to you. What if some of God's greatest blessings are impossible to receive when you're young? What if the years you've lived and the miles you've walked with God have prepared you to receive treasures that the world cannot see or understand? Today, we're going to uncover 7 blessings God intentionally reserves for old age. These aren't blessings of wealth or fame, but of spiritual depth, eternal perspective, and the kind of wisdom that only comes from a lifetime of walking with God. If you're in the later seasons of life, or if you're walking alongside someone who is, stay with me. And here's my invitation. As you listen, comment below. Share which of these blessings resonate with you, or which ones you've seen in the lives of others. Let's learn and grow together. Are you ready? Let's begin uncovering the 7 blessings God saves only for old age. One of the first blessings God reserves for old age is peace without urgency. When we are young, life often feels like a race. We rush to prove ourselves, to accomplish our goals, to meet the expectations of others. But in old age, God leads us into a season where we can rest in His timing. Psalm 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." This stillness is a gift that comes with time. It's the ability to trust in God's sovereignty without constantly striving or worrying. Think of it like a river. In youth, the river is fast and turbulent, carving its path through rocks. But in its later stages, the river flows wide and deep, steady and sure. That's the peace God gives to those who have walked with Him over the years. Reflect for a moment. Is God inviting you into this deeper peace? The second blessing is clarity about what truly matters. When we are young, it's easy to get caught up in distractions, chasing things that seem urgent but are ultimately unimportant. Old age has a way of stripping away the noise and revealing what is essential. Ecclesiastes 12:13 sums it up perfectly. Now all has been heard. Here is the conclusion of the matter. Fear God and keep His commandments, for this is the duty of all mankind. As we grow older, we begin to see life through the lens of eternity. The things we once thought were important, success, recognition, material possessions, fade into the background. What remains is a clear focus on God, His Word, and the relationships He's given us. Think of Moses. After years of leading Israel, his final words in Deuteronomy are not about his accomplishments, but about the faithfulness of God. This is the clarity that comes with time. The third blessing is authority that comes from endurance. The world often associates authority with position, title, or loudness, but spiritual authority is different. It's the quiet weight that comes from a life of faithfulness. James 1:12 says, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life." Authority in old age is not about commanding others. It's about the depth of wisdom and credibility that comes from enduring trials, holding on to faith, and walking with God through every season. Imagine an old oak tree. Its branches are strong not because it grew overnight, but because it has weathered countless storms. That's the kind of spiritual authority God cultivates in those who remain steadfast. The fourth blessing God reserves for old age is the wisdom to guide the next generation. One of the greatest honors of aging is the opportunity to pour into the lives of those who are coming after you. Psalm 78:4 says, "We will not hide them from their descendants. We will tell the next generation the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord, His power, and the wonders He has done." Your life experiences, both the victories and the failures, become a wellspring of wisdom for others. Think of the Apostle Paul writing to Timothy. Paul's letters aren't just filled with theology. They're filled with practical, fatherly advice. He tells Timothy to stay strong, to fight the good fight, to flee youthful passions, and to hold on to the faith. This is the kind of wisdom that only comes from years of walking with God. And what's remarkable is that God can use every part of your story, your successes, your mistakes, your struggles, to encourage and equip the next generation. You may feel like your influence has diminished as you've grown older, but let me tell you this, your words carry more weight now than they ever have. Your faithfulness, your lessons learned, your testimony, it's a treasure chest for those who are seeking to follow God. Don't underestimate the power of your story. The fifth blessing is a deeper hunger for eternity. As we grow older, we begin to loosen our grip on this world and long more deeply for the world to come. 2 Corinthians 4:16-18 reminds us, "Therefore we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So, we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal." This is one of the hidden gifts of aging, the ability to see life through the lens of eternity. The things that once seemed so urgent, climbing the career ladder, gaining recognition, building wealth, begin to lose their appeal. Instead, your heart is drawn to what truly lasts, God's presence, God's promises, and the hope of heaven. Think of Simeon in Luke 2. He was an old man who spent his life waiting for the Messiah. And when he finally saw Jesus, he said, "Sovereign Lord, as you have promised, you may now dismiss your servant in peace, for my eyes have seen your salvation." This is the hunger for eternity that God gives us in our later years. A longing to see Him face to face, to lay down the burdens of this life, and to step into the fullness of His glory. If you feel this hunger growing in your heart, don't resist it. Lean into it. Let it draw you closer to God and remind you that the best is yet to come. The sixth blessing is freedom to trust God completely. As we grow older, we begin to realize just how little control we actually have. But instead of leading to fear, this realization leads to freedom. Psalm 37:25 says, "I was young and now I am old, yet I have never seen the righteous forsaken or their children begging bread." Over the years, you've seen the faithfulness of God in ways that younger people haven't yet experienced. You've walked through valleys and come out the other side. You've seen prayers answered in unexpected ways. You've learned that God's timing is always perfect, even when it's not what you expected. This kind of trust doesn't come overnight. It's forged through decades of dependence on God, through seasons of waiting, seasons of suffering, and seasons of joy. And as you grow older, you begin to rest in the truth that God is sovereign, God is good, and God will never fail you. Think of Abraham. When God called him to leave his home and go to a land he had never seen, Abraham trusted God. And when God promised him a son in his old age, Abraham believed, even though it seemed impossible. That kind of faith comes from years of walking with God. This is the freedom God gives us in old age, the ability to let go of worry, to release control, and to trust Him completely. The seventh and final blessing is the joy of finishing well. One of the greatest privileges of old age is the opportunity to look back on a life lived for God and hear Him say, "Well done, good and faithful servant." Paul writes in 2 Timothy 4-7-8, "I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith. Now there is in store for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will award to me on that day, and which the Lord, the righteous judge, will award to me on that day, and not only to me, but also to all who have longed for His appearing." What a profound blessing it is to finish well. To look back and know that through every season, through the highs and lows, the victories and losses, you've remained faithful to the one who called you. This isn't about living a perfect life. It's about holding on to the faith and staying the course. Finishing well is a testimony to the generation watching you, a reminder that a life lived for God is worth it. It's about leaving a legacy not of material wealth, but one of faith, love, and perseverance. And here's the beautiful promise. God has prepared a crown of righteousness for those who endure, for those who finish the race. This is a crown not earned by our efforts, but given by His grace. It's the ultimate reward, the joy of standing in His presence and hearing Him say, "Well done." As we reflect on these blessings, I encourage you to see your life through God's eyes. Old age isn't a season of waiting, it's a season of walking differently. Your prayers still matter. Your presence still matters. Your faith is still bearing fruit. Don't let the world convince you otherwise. The wisdom you share, the example you set, and the trust you model are a light for the next generation. God is not finished with you yet. Let me leave you with this beautiful promise from Isaiah 46:4. Even to your old age and gray hairs, I am He. I am He who will sustain you. I have made you, and I will carry you. I will sustain you, and I will rescue you. Take that promise to heart today. God will sustain you, carry you, and rescue you, no matter your age, no matter your circumstances. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these blessings spoke to your heart the most? How has God been working in your life during this season? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your words could encourage someone else who needs to hear them. If this message blessed you, please take a moment to like this video to help others find it. Share it with someone who needs encouragement. And subscribe to Secrets of Heaven for more content that will help you grow deeper in your relationship with God. Let's continue walking this journey of faith together. As we close, I pray this over you. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May His face shine upon you and give you peace. May you feel His presence in every step you take, and may you continue to live in the fullness of His grace and purpose. Thank you for being here today. Until next time, remember, you are deeply loved, and the best is yet to come.